Hey everyone! I'm super excited today to show you a live demo of our new site Prepear. And I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about why we think this meal planning system is going to change the whole way you feed your families. So we know that meal planning is really what helps us get food on the table for our families. But the old school way of meal planning is just hard, and we've had hundreds of people write into us and just say, you know what, I know it's important, we want to do it, but I just don't have time for it, or just a lot of different reasons that meal planning is difficult. And so we have created this meal planning tool called Prepear, and we know it's going to change the way you meal plan. It's going to make it fast and easy, and actually it's going to even make it fun. So let's dive right in. I'm going to show you guys exactly how it works. I'm going to walk you through it. And while I'm doing this, if you want to sign up right now, it's completely free. The link is in the description, so you can just go ahead and click on that link and make a free account. And you can even do this while I'm showing you. So if you can look on my screen should be showing to you guys. And if you're having problems, you can just go ahead and make a comment and we'll try to respond to those. So when you first log into Prepear, you're going to be in the recipe discovery section. And this is where you're going to be able to find and bookmark recipes. And we right now have thousands of recipes in here for you to choose from. And they're the recipes you love. There are kid-friendly, family, healthy recipes. So all you do to bookmark a recipe, you come down here and you click on the little bookmark. And when you bookmark a recipe, it puts it into your cookbook, and that is where you will be able to make your meal planner. Another feature I want to show you before we start bookmarking some recipes is you can use these really cool filters. So say like you're only meal planning dinners, you just click on meal type, click on dinners, and voila. You have all of these dinner recipes that show up. And you can scroll down and say, okay, oh, my family would really love Mexican lasagna. That's a keeper. What else would we like? We'd like some empanadas, some healthier fried, oh, looks like we already bookmarked healthier fried rice. Ooh, and this 𝗺𝗻𝗺 taco is a winner. So that's kind of how you do that. And then you say, oh, actually, I don't want to look for dinners anymore, but I do have a food allergy. And my family, we're allergic to peanuts, so we don't want any recipes that have peanuts. So all of the recipes that don't have peanuts are now going to show up in your recipe discovery feed. Okay, moving right along. Now when you click on My Cookbook, these are all the recipes that you've bookmarked. And this is how you're going to build your meal plan. So let's go right over to Meal Planner. You can actually build your meal plan a couple ways. If you see this little icon when you're hovering over a recipe, you can click that and you can say, okay, I want this butternut soup for Tuesday the 11th. It's going to be a dinner. Add it to my meal plan. So this is how you're going to build your meal plan in less than 5 minutes, you guys. Okay, so I have all of these recipes over here that I've bookmarked. Delicious. So the week shows right here, July 10th through July 16th. And here's the day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can see it's super easy to view what you're doing, and you're just gonna drag and drop your recipes. So we wanna have Mexican lasagna on Thursday for dinner. So there's our dinner. And for breakfast on Thursday, we want the omelet. And then let's see, for lunch we want this sandwich. Okay, I planned one day already. That took me probably 30 seconds. So I'm moving down to Friday. We're gonna have chicken noodle soup for dinner. For breakfast, we want these delicious strawberry orange muffins. And you can see it puts it in order. So here we have breakfast, dinner moved down, and then we gotta find a lunch. Ooh, this lunchbox salad. Boom. Okay, 2 days planned so far. That was been super easy, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm having fun. I think this is been so fun so far. Okay, let's see. Saturday, we're gonna have this delicious spinach linguine pasta, and we're gonna have a wrap for lunch. And for breakfast, we are gonna have some egg muffins. And okay, let's go ahead and plan. So we've got, oh, we didn't plan, I was on Thursday because that's today. So Sunday, we want to have something a little more substantial, I think. We're gonna click on dinners right here, and then it's gonna just show us our dinners. Maybe we want some minestrone soup on Sunday. And so you can go through and just plan your dinners by this little filter, which is kind of cool. So on Monday we'll have this dinner, and on Tuesday we're gonna have that. So we've planned already a week of dinners. There we go, boom, we're up to the next Thursday. And then you can filter by breakfast, and there's nothing easier than the drag and drop. And you can scroll and just see all of these awesome meals you have just planned. Okay, now I want to show you our next favorite feature, the smart grocery list. So I've added all these meals. Oh, whoops, I'm scrolling the wrong way. So I've added all these meals to my meal plan, and the grocery list has automatically added all of those things to my grocery list, and it's categorized by different categories, just like you would find in the grocery store. And excuse me. The other cool thing is that it tells you which meal. So over here, you're like, okay, it says to buy 4 medium bagels, but what am I buying these for? Oh, it's for the quick toasted breakfast bagel. And just in case, you know, a few days later and you think, oh, I don't know that I want to make that anymore. So then I can go back to my meal planner and change that. But the cool thing about the smart grocery list is we also have a feature called Pantry. So say like you're looking down your list, the lunchbox salad calls for whole wheat crackers. You already have whole wheat crackers. We're going to add it to my pantry. So it takes it off your grocery list right there. And we come over to pantry, and you have whole wheat crackers in your pantry, so you don't need to buy them. And say like you go to make your lunchbox, what's this called again? Oh, there's 2 recipes. You need this for 2 recipes. I can't see what they are, but we go to make it for our lunchbox, and we say, actually, I don't have whole wheat crackers. So I click on that, and it's added it right back to my grocery list. And you can go over here, and these on your right-hand sidebar, these are the meals that are included in this grocery list, just in case you've forgotten what meals you're cooking for. So it's here, it's right on the side of the ingredient, and it's also over here, which is really cool. And if you don't want to see it, Mexican lasagna, then you're not going to see the ingredients for that Mexican lasagna. Same with star omelets. So you can see, oh, I don't want to buy the ingredients for my star omelets yet because I'm not making them for, I don't know, a whole week, and the ingredients would go bad, so I'm just going to click on that. It's not going to show them, and it takes those ingredients right out of your shopping list. And see how smart that is? Okay. Do you guys have any questions so far? Let's see. We have a question. Can you explain how to delete a recipe I don't want anymore, or if I want to move one from one day to another in case I change plans? Okay, so let's go back to our meal planner. So I just decided we don't want Mexican lasagna. I just want to take it out of my meal plan. All I did was hover over the Mexican lasagna, click that, and it's taken right out of my meal plan. So it's super easy to change, and I say, okay, I took that out. Well, I am going to replace it with these delicious mahi-mahi tacos. So I just changed my meal plan with 2 clicks of a button. It took me about 5 seconds. So we went over the meal planner, we went over the smart grocery list, and we went over Pantry. I want to show you. So I personally keep butter frozen in my freezer for these incidental times where I might need it. So I'm going to add this butter to my pantry. And there you go. The cool thing is that it will keep it in your pantry. It knows the foods you have. So let's say I scroll down my list. It's super easy. So I already have cooking spray. I already have oil, olive oil. I always keep apples on hand, so I don't need apples. Pasta I have in my pantry. It just makes your shopping list actually shoppable, because a lot of times you add stuff to a meal plan, it'll put it on a shopping list, but it's every single ingredient, and you just don't want to take that to the grocery store because you just don't need it. So then I have all these things already in my pantry, and then you can go look over and be like, oh, actually I ran out of apples, I'm headed to the store, so I better put that back on my grocery list. And boom, they're back on our grocery list. Okay, so we have a question from Jill. Hi, Jill. I saw all of the calories are calculated already. Are they entered in MyFitnessPal or another calorie tracker? They are not entered in MyFitnessPal right now, but let's go check out our recipe. So this applesauce, we do have all of the calories and everything calculated for you. So you can see right here all the nutrition information. Another question from Carol. Are there meals for allergies like gluten-free? And yes, there totally are. So we just go back up to our filters, and let's see, we'll click on wheat, apply filter. All of these recipes are wheat-free. And just so you guys know, we're constantly improving this. So we are working on getting more features, and there is a feedback button right here, send feedback. Right now, we are building this platform on desktop into an app, because all of you guys we know are on your phones or your iPads or your tablets, and you all want an app. So we're working really hard to make that app. And so to make it the best app out there, we want you to get on and send us feedback. It's super easy to send feedback. You just click this button and you can say, hey, I see you have a wheat allergy, but I would love it to have this kind of filter. So you just click this, I have an idea. If you find something's wrong with it, we would love to hear about that too. You can click this button and you just fill that out. It goes straight to us and we read them and we are taking all of your feedback into account. Okay, a question from Tanis. Hi, Tanis. What about adding a recipe we like that is not on the site? I'm so glad you asked because that's the last thing I wanted to show you. This button up here called Add a Recipe, and this is one of my favorite features in addition to being able to meal plan super fast, is your cookbook now can have recipes from all over. So some people store their recipes in a recipe box, some people store them in a binder on Pinterest, in an email. I have now put almost all of the recipes I use into Prepear. So if you have your own recipe, like grandma's chili, and it's your family recipe, you want to keep it in here so you can make it super easy. So you just title it, and then you're going to put 1 cup of pinto beans. And it has all of these ingredients in here, so then you just add your ingredients and then you write your directions. Saute onions. And it's super easy to add those. And you can even add your own photo, which is really cool. So once you've finished grandma's chili, you just snap a little photo and upload it into here. If you want to add a tag like, well, this is a dinner recipe and it's whatever else you'd like to add, if it's vegetarian or whatever. That kind of helps you organize it. And then this is a feature I love because on my recipes, sometimes I like to include notes to myself on those recipes you make all the time. Make sure to soak your beans the night before, or best when you add a particular brand of cumin, whatever your special notes are on those recipes. So after you finish this page, step 2 is you just say, okay, this is a dinner recipe, serves 4 people, it takes me about 10 minutes to prep and it's 20 minutes to cook, and save the recipe. And then it goes right into your recipe box, and you can see the recipe. So here's my cookbook, and there's grandma's chili. So if you don't add an image, it'll look like this in your recipe box. Now let's add an image, or you can also add a recipe from a website. So if you have your favorite website, Super Healthy Kids. Let's say you're going to add one of our recipes. This is a really great feature too, because there's a lot of recipes maybe that you've seen around the web. So we're going to add just this. Let's see. Let's find our this tiny teriyaki meatball bowls looks delicious. So I'm just going to go to the recipe. I'm going to copy the link and paste it here, except for and then I'm just going to type in the URL because for some reason it's not doing it for me. I'm using a Mac and I'm normally a PC user, you guys, so I don't know how to do the copy and paste feature. That's why it's not working. But while I'm doing this, I'm going to add another question. Claire got on and said, I'd love it if the pantry was organized in the same way as the shopping list by category. And this is the kind of feedback we're talking about, you guys. We'd love to know that. So go on the feedback button and add that in. Jill just got on. Oh, Command C. Thank you, Jill. I was hoping someone would get on and comment because, seriously, not a Mac user. Command C. Okay, so then pasting, I'm assuming, is Command V. Yes, okay, we got it. We're in business. And you can see it just added that recipe. So now we're back into the add the recipe feature. We have all these ingredients on here. It added our directions. So all we have to do now is go to step 2, and it's a dinner recipe. This recipe made 6 servings. You add in the prep time and the cook time, and boom, you just added a recipe. So if you're in my cookbook, it's going to show up in a second. Let's see, where'd it go? Sometimes it takes it just a second to show up. But that's how easy it is to add a recipe. And like I said before, you may not even need to add any recipes because we have thousands for you to choose from. And someone asked, Jessica asked, is there an app for this? We are building our app. And we're super excited about it. It's going to be awesome. We're working super hard to build it, and we'd love your feedback. So please sign up, get on, give us your feedback. And I think that's about it. So if there's no more questions, this is how you plan. Let's go back to our meal planner. So that is how you plan your meals super, super fast. And one more thing, everything you just saw is available to you for free when you sign up for Prepear. Like I said, you just get on, you create a free account. We just launched this last month and we're in our early access period. So that means we're asking all of you guys to share your feedback with us, like I mentioned before, so we can build our app and make it the best it can be. Right now, we've had more than 10,000 people already sign up, and we are super excited about that. We love it. We want as many people on so we can get the best feedback. You can get early access right now for free, and make sure you share your experience with us. And happy meal planning. Thanks for joining us. This has been really great, and we hope you take your meal planning to the next level and make it fast, easy, and fun.